Well, birth control pills work great if women remember to take them every day, but missing doses can mean a surprise pregnancy. Now, scientists have figured out how to pack a month's supply into one capsule. A tiny star-shaped tablet unfolds in the stomach and gradually releases the drug. The experimental capsule is still years away from, well, drugstores, but the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is investing, well, $13 million for further development of the once-a-month pill. This in hopes of eventually improving family planning options in developing countries.
Certainly one of the things that we've considered, particularly with contraception, is also combining some of the work that we've done for HIV with the work that we've done for contraception, to again protect people from, for example, HIV infection, as well as provide contraception.
Now today, women who want the convenience of long-lasting contraception can choose among various devices, from a weekly patch to monthly vaginal ring to an IUD that lasts for years. If the new plan pans out, women around the world say the birth control will become more convenient.
I think there is definitely potential in the pill that a woman can take once a month instead of every single day. The reason why is that it can be hard to remember to take a pill every day, change a patch every week, or change a vaginal ring every month. And so some women are more comfortable with taking pills because that's what they're used to. Having the option of a pill to take once a month could be a great option to give women choices in birth control.
Well, the Catholic Church is facing one of the biggest crises of all times. Across the United States, lawyers are scrambling to file a new wave of lawsuits alleging sexual abuse by the clergy, all thanks to rules enacted in 15 U.S. states that extend or suspend the statute of limitations to allow claims stretching back decades. The clergy's sex abuse first came to light in the 1980s, and recent reawakening over sexual abuse was fueled in part by the #MeToo movement, and after 300 priests were found to have abused more than 1,000 children in Pennsylvania over 7 decades. Since then, lawyers in nearly 20 other U.S. states have launched investigations of their own.
Please welcome Bishop Scharfenberger.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bishop Edward Scharfenberger appointed to run the diocese in Buffalo.
Thanks so much.
The second largest city in the U.S. state of New York, until a permanent replacement is found for former Bishop Richard Malone. He says that he sees his new role as more of a father or a pastor.
Before you go back to the catechism answer.
Malone resigned on Wednesday and was forced to step aside amid mounting calls for his ouster from his staff, priests and the public over his handling of allegations of clergy sexual misconduct.
Oh, would you just decide I'm just going to walk in?
The Vatican said that Pope Francis accepted Malone's resignation and appointed Scharfenberger the Bishop of Albany, New York. In a statement, Malone said that he had come to believe that the spiritual welfare of the people of the Diocese of Buffalo will be better served by a new bishop, who perhaps is better able to bring about the reconciliation, healing and renewal that is so needed. Malone insisted that he had decided to retire 2 years before the mandatory retirement age of 75 on his own accord, but the Vatican Embassy to the United States said that Malone only offered to retire after learning the results of a Vatican-mandated investigation into the Western New York Diocese and its handling of abuse claims. At the news conference, Scharfenberger said that he is willing to listen and to develop trust in the community.
Now I have 700,000 more folks, and I like to think of you all as family as well, too. I feel a little bit like the neighbor down the block, and I've realized that this family has been suffering quite a bit in recent months and years. And my heart just goes out to you, and what I see is a need for a tremendous amount of healing.
The Buffalo Diocese has been named in more than 220 recent lawsuits by people who allege they were sexually abused by priests. Many of the allegations date back decades, long before Malone's arrival in Buffalo in 2012. Bureau Report, Wion, World is One.